What's going on, my juggalos and juggalettes? It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, so not too long. Found some good stuff. A lot of Blu-rays actually. Been finding Blu-rays like crazy and pretty cool because I got a pretty good Blu-ray collection. I just keep add to it. It's actually getting hard to find room for all of it. But actually, we'll start off with just some of the miscellaneous stuff I found. So first thing I found was this Castlevania book for I want to say Portrait of Ruin, which was for the Nintendo DS. And then this is like a fold out. It's kind of cool. It has like the timeline of all the different Belmonts for Castlevania. So just kind of lists all the different ones, and then the back is a poster, which is pretty cool. And then the book is a bunch of artwork. The guy, I was at the flea market, the guy had a box of a bunch of random stuff. He had a bunch of games, actually. And at first I was really excited because there were a lot of really cool games. But then I'm going through them, opened up the case, and every single one of them, the game wasn't there. So I was like, ah. He had like Castlevania, a bunch of Dreamcast games. It was crazy. But anyway, so yeah, like his art book's pretty dope. It shows like the old school ones, like, you know, for NES, the covers to them, Super Nintendo, all the different ones. Even the ones for 64, which were kind of garbage, but covers all the different artwork for all of them, which is really, really cool. You got some really cool artwork. And I got check out this picture. So that's pretty badass. But anyways, for this and that little and this thing, paid $2, so I thought that was cool. Let's add that to my video game paraphernalia. Then I went by Goodwill. I found this, which is the art book of World of Warcraft. It's like a hardback book. It's just a bunch of art. Paid $2 for it, and this has got like really like nice art. I'm not a huge World of Warcraft fan, but I'm a big fan of like fantasy art, which is basically that's what this is. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to check it out. It shows their weapons, different characters, outfits, all that cool stuff. Yeah, so a couple bucks. I was like, hell yeah, take that. And then at the flea market for $5, I bought this. It's the Amiibo. It's the Yoshi yarn. He's worth like 10. I'll probably end up keeping him because I like Yoshi. It's pretty cool. And I have a new 3DS, which you could actually use this on, so might have to check it out. And then a couple more random things I got. I like to collect cards, like decks of cards for like poker and whatnot. A lot of times I don't open them just because I like to have different kinds and hang on to them. So anyways, I found these ones. I want to say paid $2 for this one. Actually, I paid $2 for each. So this one, which is Lord of the Rings, comes in like a steel can. There's like 2 decks of cards in there. That was pretty cool. And then similar idea, which is a Spider-Man one. Both of them, the decks are new, which is cool because when I'm at the flea market, you know, stuff like this, I kind of want a new because it's missing like one card. It pretty much ruins the whole entire deck. So yeah, it's cool. Like I said, $2 each, so can't go wrong. So next I'll show you guys the movies I got, since that's a big bulk of the stuff. So I usually buy Blu-rays just because that's what I want to collect for. I have a lot of DVDs. I still have a lot of DVDs. I've gotten rid of a lot of them because I mainly want movies on Blu-ray, but I don't want to turn around and buy all the same movies I have on DVD and Blu-ray because that'd be a lot. But anyway, so there's certain movies though, or shows, stuff like that, that I don't mind collecting on DVD just because it kind of costs a lot on Blu-ray. So for example, I found this at Goodwill, which is the second season of Game of Thrones. This thing's like almost in like prestige shape, has all the discs, all the stuff you need. $5. Pretty awesome. And I've only seen season 1, so all this is all new to me. So I'm gonna keep looking for these. I'm gonna eventually, hopefully, I'll find them all, and then just start binge watching all these, which would be really cool. But yeah, $5 for a whole season. Like, I bet you at Target at one point this was like $50, $60. It's crazy how much stuff costs when it first come out. All right. So next is a whole lot of Blu-rays. I find them a combination of Goodwill and flea market. Goodwill, they're usually always $3. Flea market, It's give or take. It just depends. I try to get them underneath $5 because any more than $5, I feel like I'm getting ripped off just because I can find them so cheap. So, anyways, some movies I haven't seen, some movies I have seen, some I haven't seen. I just figured it's worth buying it because it's cheaper than renting it from the Red Box, so why not? So, anyways, first one would be Leonardo DiCaprio's Gettysburg. I've actually never seen this movie, no, this is Great Gatsby, sorry. I haven't seen this movie, obviously, right? I can't even say the freaking title right. But, yeah, should be interesting. I heard mixed reviews about it, so I guess I could watch it. If I don't like it, I could always give it away or sell it or whatever. For $3, not bad. One of my favorites, Army of Darkness. I have this on DVD, but Blu-ray should be cleaned up a little bit because, the movie's pretty old school and whatnot. And this is the Screwhead edition. I don't even know what that means, so I'll have to figure it out. But, yeah, pretty cool. And then I got probably one of the worst Spider-Man movies, which would be Spider-Man 3. But I paid like $2 for it, so I said, why not? I like my superhero movies. I like owning them. I have a lot of movies digitally also. So it's hard to figure out which ones I want digitally and which one I want physically. So I just got to make up my mind. So I kind of want all superhero movies physically since I already have a lot of them. So that's the reason why I wanted to get that. Another superhero movie. Couldn't believe this. Another $3 movie, right? Wolverine. Check this out. Brand new, shrink wrapped and everything. $3. People just giving stuff away. It's crazy. And I didn't have it. So boom. Added to the collection. And then this one actually I paid a little bit more because it's a newer movie, which is John Wick 2. Also another brand new one. I paid $10 for it. But it's brand new. It kind of has the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy. So I'll probably end up selling either the digital copy or the physical, either one, for at least $5. So that means I only paid $5 for it, which is cool. And I've never seen it, so it's always exciting to get a movie you hadn't seen and you're hoping to watch or wanted to watch. So I want to say 2 weeks ago, I showed you guys that I had found Casino Royale and that I had already had Skyfall and I was looking for Quantum of Solace. Booyah. I swear, a week after I made that video, I found this chilling at Goodwill, $3. I was like, hell yeah. So now I just need the fourth one, which I can't think of the name right now, but that's the only one I'm missing. So mark my words, I'll find it. Here's one I hadn't seen yet, but I figured it'd be cool. Wyatt Earp. I know it's another older movie, so the older movies usually look pretty good on Blu-ray because they can kind of tweak it a little bit, make the colors a little brighter. So yeah, that should be a good one. Kevin Costner. I like westerns. And then we got another one that I actually own on DVD, but it was only a couple bucks, and I like the movie, so I figured why not. Point Break. Yeah, it's a little cheesy, but Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, their finest. This is really cool one. Another one I haven't seen, but a couple dollars. It looks cool. Came with the digital copy. Act of Valor. I heard they used real Navy SEALs for this movie, so could be cool. See how they get down. And then this is another movie actually I already owned on Blu-ray, but I couldn't pass it up because this box is awesome and I love the movie, which is Django Unchained. So it's one of the metal boxes, tin boxes. It came with some bonus disc. I gotta figure out what that is because my DVD or Blu-ray didn't even have that. So it was pretty cool. So the other Blu-ray I just gave to my buddy, and then this one I'm gonna keep out of the collection. So it looks pretty cool. And then let's see, we still got more. Come on, what we got here? All right, Liam Neeson, Taken 2. I think Taken 1 is better, but this one's not bad. A couple dollars, why not? Go in the collection. This is another one actually that I had on Blu-ray, but I needed this version after I saw it, which is the extended cut of Sucker Punch. I'll just end up, getting rid of the other one. So I have that guy. And then another movie that I haven't seen, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing because it's a Michael Caine movie. Harry Brown. Kind of looks like a Payback or one of those kind of movies where he's just going on revenge, shooting everybody. It looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. This one's really cool. Really cheesy. have it on DVD, but I figured why not? It's a superhero movie. Boom, Punisher Warzone. If you haven't seen this movie, it's pretty crazy. People's heads exploding. Definitely a hard R rating on that one. And then, oh man, this is one I didn't have yet, so it's pretty cool to find on Blu-ray. This is the movie. Might make you shed a tear or two. The Road. If you haven't seen this, check this one out. This is like a Mad Max style a little bit. It's more drama with him and his son, but just kind of surviving like the end of the world. This is pretty crazy. Another superhero movie that I didn't have. Cheesy, but I think it's cool because it has Megan Fox in it and she's pretty hot. What the heck is this? Somebody's address is on here. That's funny. Anyways, John Hex. Had that in the collection. Didn't have it, so only seen it once. It'd be cool to watch it again. Here's one I haven't seen, but another superhero movie, Blu-ray. Seth Rogen. I heard it's kind of cheesy, but hey, Green Hornet. Bam. Add that to the collection. Another $3 Goodwill find. Badass movie. Saw this in the theater. It was just like all around good movie. I thought for a while it had a lot of drama going on, and I was like, man, this movie is gonna drag the whole way through. Next thing you know, they started showing a lot of boxing, which I thought was cool because the movie is called The Fighter, about a boxer, about a real boxer and his brother. But yeah, they do a good job of like going into like the drama of his family and everything, but then really getting down to showing him boxing and the fights, and yeah, they do a good job of mixing up everything, the comedy, all that stuff. And the last movie is Resident Evil Degeneration, which is like a CG movie. This one's pretty cool. I've seen it before. There's a couple of them. I think there's one or two I hadn't seen. I've seen this one. I liked it. I didn't own it. And on Blu-ray, I'm sure it's going to look amazing. So, hell yeah. Grab that. Another $3 find. Alright. Now we'll go to the video games. So I did manage to find one NES game. I hardly ever find them. Or if I do, they're way overpriced. This one was kind of overpriced. But it was still cheap. It's not worth a lot. Anyways. So it's Top Gun, the second mission, which is part 2. I paid $5. It's worth like $5, so. But I said, what the hell? I didn't have it, so I might as well add it. I didn't want to buy a Nintendo game. Speaking of Nintendo, I found a Nintendo 64 game. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. I paid $4. It's worth like maybe $8. I don't have a 64. Like this I'll just sell. And that way it'll kind of make Top Gun free because I bought them together. Anyways. And then I got some PS1 games. Only paid a couple bucks for each one. I got Roll Cage Stage 2, which is pretty cool. Complete in the case. I don't know if you guys ever played a Roll Cage game. In this game, you could drive either this way or you could flip the car upside down and drive the other way. It doesn't matter. So you can drive on the roof. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of a little hard to explain, but it's pretty cool. Then I got San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing for PS1. So it's just like a 64 one, but it's a PlayStation one, which I have a PS2 that plays PS1 games. So I'll probably keep this because I thought San Francisco Rush was always cool. And then this game, which I thought was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, because obviously that's the case in the book. But then when you opened it, I was like, I always got to check inside. Sometimes the game's not there, which I was telling you guys earlier, which sucks really bad. Sometimes when you're really excited, you see the cage, like, oh yeah, and you open it up, and it's not there. Or it could be a different game. And every once in a while, it's a better game. Or sometimes there's 2 games. It's like a bonus one. I've had that happen to me a bunch of times. Anyways, so I got NBA Jam Extreme, which is decent. It's actually worth more than Tony Hawk. So, I see Tony Hawk way more often than the NBA Jam. So I figured, now I got the case, so I find another Tony Hawk, especially loose, I can stow it in the case. And then NBA Jam is a cool game to have. Now I need to get the case for that one. That might be hard to find, but I have a binder full of loose games anyways. So that's it as far as that goes. Then I got some PS2 games. Alright, so we got Super Bust a Move, paid $1. It's not really worth a whole lot, but it was complete in the case, so I thought that was cool. Cover is so random with that baby. And I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, PS2. Also, pretty sure, yeah, complete. Paid $4 for it. I think it's worth about $8 or something like that, but I might keep it. I used to be a big Turtles fan. 25 to Life, another game I paid $3 for. I want to say it's complete. Yeah, most of these games I got are complete, which is cool. I never played this game. I got to do a little research, decide if I want to keep it or not. I don't really know much about it. Because I typically usually don't like to keep games that I actually like to play, or that are gonna be good, not just random bullshit that just collects dust. Quake 3 Evolution for the PS2. Yeah, this game is cool. I used to play Quake on the PC way back in the day. It was actually probably one of the first games that I played with the mouse and a keyboard, where you control like your look movement simultaneously to how you walk. That was freaking amazing at the time. It was like the best way to control a first-person shooter. But anyway, so Quake's got a special spot in my heart. Next up would be Ace Combat 4. This game only paid a couple bucks. Not worth a whole lot, but it was a pretty fun game if you like kind of like simulators. This is a classic. This one I couldn't help but to get, and I only paid I think $2. Which is the original Max Payne. Bam. This game is hella funny. I popped this game in actually the other day, just because it's been a while since I played it, and it was actually still really fun doing the bullet time and shooting people up and seeing the bullets whiz by slow-mo. But yeah, this game's really cool. I want them to make another one, because part 2 is cool, then they had the one for 360, that was really cool. Now they should make another one, or remaster the 360 one, that'd be kind of cool. I've bought this one before, but it's usually a good game to bundle if you have like some PS2s that you need to sell, which is Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. It's Greatest Hits Edition, but I want to say, yeah, it's got the little poster in there, which is pretty cool. So I'm sure somebody will want to get that. And then I got God of War 2. It's actually the 2-disc special edition. It's pretty cool. Has like some special feature disc in there. I'm a big God of War fan. So I had God of War 2, but I want to replace it because I didn't have this one. This one's better. And then this one I paid a little bit more. I paid $8 for, but it's probably worth almost 15, which is Indigo Prophecy, which is another really cool game. This is the same guys that made Heavy Rain and Until Dawn, and I'm sure they're gonna make something else. But yeah, they're really cool. I like this game a lot. And then another one, which actually I bought this game on Xbox, and now I bought it on PS2 because it actually goes for a decent amount. I paid like $3 for it, and it goes for like $15 to $20. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I have no idea why everybody likes this game, but every time I see it, I buy it because I usually double, triple my money on it easily. And then the last PS2 game I bought, it's kind of a game, but kind of not, is Time Crisis Zone Gun Con. It's like in this big old box. The game's not there, it's just the gun, and of course the box, which I thought was really cool. So I paid $6 for it, and all I gotta do is find the game next, or any other games that use the light gun. And I didn't have a light gun for the PS2, so I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Get a cool looking box, get the gun. I just gotta find the game. But yeah, that was the last PS2 game I found. And then a few more things I found. A couple 360 games. I paid $5 for this one. The beautiful Katamari. Pretty cool 360 game. Really weird, but pretty cool. And then this, the case is a little broke on top, but other than that, it was complete. So that was pretty cool. This one I paid $4. Hellboy. I've actually never played this game, so I don't really know much about it. It's worth like $8, so I'm either gonna sell it or keep it, kind of depending on what I see about it. I'll probably play a little bit. Another one I used to have a lot more 360 games. I sold a lot back in the day, and now I'm kind of collecting and getting a lot of them back again that I want to keep. For example, BioShock 2. This game is amazing. Paid $4, definitely back in the collection. That's cool. And then 2 more random games. Bought this for $5. PS4 Madden 2016. I'm not like a huge Madden fan where I gotta have the latest one. I actually like being a little bit behind. That way when I buy them, they're dirt cheap. Because the only thing I do with them is I just play my buddy multiplayer. There's not very many couch co-op games, so it's pretty cool to pop in a football game and play. So I'm about to whoop that ass, calling you out, boy. You know who I'm talking to. And then last but not least is a random Vita game. I'm not even going to read the whole thing because it's a mouthful, so I'm just going to call it the Sorcery Saga. Paid $12. It's worth like $15. I just it's getting harder and harder to find Vita games, and I got a decent amount. So I like to collect ones that I'll probably play, and I like role playing games. It's another role playing game, so add that to the collection. And yeah, that's basically it. Till next time, I'm gonna go collecting every weekend. It's getting hotter, although this week's supposed to be raining. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be on the weekend, but enough that the week's gonna rain. But we'll see. So there's probably not gonna be one next week. I'm kind of like an every other week kind of guy because I want to make sure I have a decent amount of stuff to show you guys. But yeah, until next time, you all have a good day. Peace out.